Welcome to our channel Bravo News. Explosive comparison. Bravo boss spills on McBee dynasty and RHNJ drama. The Bombshell reveal. The Bravo headquarters in New York City rarely made headlines themselves. Usually, the cameras were pointed at the drama unfolding on screen. Beverly Hills meltdowns, Jersey table flips, Vanderpump feuds. But on this rainy Tuesday morning, whispers inside the glass-walled conference room on the 18th floor of 30 Rock spread like wildfire. A top Bravo executive, known only as Evelyn Cross, had dropped a statement that left staffers clutching their iced lattes in disbelief. The McBee dynasty is giving me RHNJ energy, and honestly, that's the highest compliment I can give. Her words echoed across entertainment blogs within hours. Was Evelyn really saying that the Missouri-based farming family, with their sprawling acres, legal troubles, and messy relationships, were becoming Bravo's next iconic dynasty, on par with Teresa Giudice, Melissa Gorba, and the explosive world of Jersey? By noon, #McBeeRHNJ trended on Twitter. The McBee family themselves hadn't even heard yet, but soon their phones would light up, dragging them into Bravo's fiercest debate yet. Could rural Missouri chaos actually rival the glitz and grit of New Jersey Housewives? The McBee family reacts. On McBee Farms, Stephen McBee Sr. sat in his truck, engine idling, scrolling through his phone. His lawyer had been texting him about court dates, his ex-wife Christy about alimony, and now this. Bravo Exec compares us to RHNJ, he muttered, shaking his head. Stephen Jr., in the passenger seat, nearly choked on his Monster energy drink. Wait, what? Like Teresa flipping a table RHNJ? Jesse, lounging in the back seat, smirked. Guess that makes Dad the Teresa of the Midwest. Hell no, Stephen Sr. snapped. I built this empire. Teresa went to prison. Jesse raised an eyebrow. And where are you headed if that fraud case doesn't go your way? The cab fell silent. Meanwhile, in Kansas City, Kala Jackson, Stephen Jr.'s on-off-again flame, was already fielding DMs from fans. They're comparing us to Jersey? Do I have to start pulling hair extensions at dinner parties? For Christy McBee, Stephen Sr.'s ex-wife, the news brought a bitter smile. Finally, she muttered, glass of rosé in hand. The world sees it. We're a damn soap opera. But while the family reacted in scattered kitchens, barns, and courtrooms, Bravo HQ was already working overtime. They smelled opportunity. Bravo's master plan. Evelyn Cross hadn't just made an offhand comment. She had an agenda. For years, Bravo had dominated coasts, New Jersey, Beverly Hills, Miami, New York. But the Midwest? That was untapped. And in a media landscape oversaturated with housewives, the McBees were a rare, real family with generational drama, public scandal, and a picturesque backdrop of Missouri farmland. In Evelyn's office, whiteboards lined the wall with scribbles. RHNJ but with tractors. RHOBH wealth meets Yellowstone grit. Stephen Sr. equals Teresa Giudice energy. Stephen Jr. plus Jesse rivalry equals Melissa versus Joe. Her assistant asked timidly, "Do you think the McBees could really hit RHNG level drama?" Evelyn smirked. "Sweetheart, they already have. A criminal trial, money problems, betrayals, a family tearing apart in public. The only difference is the McBees wear boots instead of Louboutins." She circled one word on the board: franchise. The McBee dynasty wasn't just a show. In Evelyn's mind, it was Bravo's Midwest crown jewel. Parallels and shade. It didn't take long for Bravo superfans to begin drawing parallels. Reddit threads exploded. Stephen Sr. is literally Teresa, stubborn, defiant, always in legal trouble. Christy is like Daniel Staub if Daniel owned half a farm. Steven Jr. and Jesse's constant rivalry equals Melissa versus Joe Gorga. And don't get me started on Kala. She's giving us early season Jacqueline energy. The RHNJ fandom wasn't pleased. Teresa Giudice loyalists flooded Twitter. Don't ever compare some cornfield fraud to the Queen of New Jersey. Steven Sr. wishes he had Teresa's table flip power. McBees are Walmart RHNJ. But others were intrigued. RHNJ meets Yellowstone? Sign me up. The McBees are messy enough to carry it. Sorry, Jersey. Even Andy Cohen, Bravo's kingpin, couldn't resist chiming in during his Watch What Happens live monologue. Apparently, a Bravo exec thinks the McBee dynasty has RHNJ-level chaos. Now, I've seen Steven Sr. in court, but I'm still waiting for that table flip moment. Fans erupted online. A family divided. The comparison didn't just stir the fandom, it drove new cracks into the McBee family. Steven Sr., proud but defensive, saw it as validation. We're the next big Bravo legacy. They're putting us up with the giants. But Christy wasn't buying it. Legacy. Steven, you're facing prison. This family is falling apart and you think Bravo fame fixes it? Steven Jr. hated the RHNJ comparison altogether. I don't want to be known as the Melissa Gorga of Missouri. I want to build something real, not just fight on TV. Jesse, meanwhile, leaned into the chaos. Honestly, let's give Bravo what they want. Who cares? Drama equals ratings, ratings equal money, and we need money. It wasn't just talk. That night at a family dinner, cameras rolling, Jesse brought it up. Dad thinks he's Teresa. Junior thinks he's too good for Bravo. And Mom? Well, she's Danielle Staub on a comeback tour. The table went silent. Then, in true Jersey fashion, Christy threw her wine across the table. Producers smiled behind their cameras. They had their moment. The social media war. As clips leaked online, Bravo fandom went to war. Team McBee. They're raw, unpolished, and real. RHNJ has become too manufactured. The McBees don't need glam squads. They've got mud and lawsuits. Team RHNJ. Please. Jersey invented chaos. McBees are farm-fresh wannabes. Steven Sr. is no Teresa. He'll never be iconic. But others were intrigued. RHNJ meets Yellowstone. Sign me up. The McBee are messy enough to carry it. Sorry, Jersey. Even celebrities weighed in. Teresa Giudice herself posted an Instagram story. There is only one Teresa, period, with a crown emoji. Melissa Gorga laughed on her podcast. Missouri Housewives? Why not? Suddenly, the McBees weren't just a farm family on Bravo. They were part of a cultural debate. Could Missouri mess rival New Jersey royalty? Bravo's big gamble. Behind the scenes, Evelyn Cross pushed her team harder. She wanted to market the McBees as the Jersey of the Midwest. Billboards were drafted. Cows, courtrooms, chaos. The McBee dynasty. Promo teasers featured Steven Sr. slamming his fist on a desk while Jesse shouted, "This family will never survive." Focus groups responded in shock. It's like RHNJ with tractors. It's so crazy I can't look away. But as ratings climbed, Bravo faced a dilemma. RHNJ loyalists were fuming, feeling overshadowed. The McBees, meanwhile, were barely holding their family together. Could Bravo juggle two dynasties, or were they setting the stage for one to destroy the other? The face-off. Rumors swirled of a BravoCon panel bringing both casts together. Fans salivated at the thought. Teresa Giudice and Steven Sr. face-to-face. When asked by paparazzi, Steven Sr. smirked. If Teresa wants to flip a table, I'll flip a tractor. The clip went viral. Bravo producers smelled gold. Contracts were drafted, whispered. Plans. What if RHNJ and the McBee dynasty had a crossover? The fandom nearly combusted. The final twist. But just as the McBees' fame peaked, Disaster struck. Court documents leaked. Stephen Sr.'s fraud trial wasn't going well. Bravo cameras captured him storming out of the courthouse, paparazzi swarming him, shouting, "I'm not Teresa Giudice, I'm better." The internet exploded. Memes flooded timelines. Stephen Sr. photoshopped flipping a tractor like Teresa's table. Christie holding rosé with the caption, "Danielle Staub, who?" Even Evelyn Cross began to worry. Had Bravo pushed too far? The McBees weren't actors. Their legal troubles were real. Still, she knew one thing. Whether the McBees won or fell apart, Bravo had struck reality TV gold. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel for regular updates.